pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my partner in crime, the one, the only, Coach Derek.
Yo, yo, yo.
Today, there's no pitching lessons. We're out here throwing heavy hits for maximum carnage, and that was the special for tonight's AEW show. Interested to hear what you guys thought of it. We do have the new Dynamite background here for us. I did keep the old one up just because I got this last week and I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. We could rock with this for sure. So yeah, if you guys are in the chat, do me a favor, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, man, give us some more. Super chats are open. If you guys would like to send a super chat, we are forever grateful for it in 2026. Yeah, man, make sure you guys are sending out the show socials at EPW show everywhere. We do have a Discord as well, discord.gg/EPW hub. Make sure you guys go and check that out. Our good friends also have an AEW Ignition podcast, which happens every Tuesday. Shout out to Kelson and the crew over there. Mad love, man. Mad love. Anything else am I missing, Derek? Have we not advertised something? Oh, the EPW Awards, baby. Pinned to the top on YouTube right now. Make sure you guys go get your last minute votes in. I'm going to tell you this. The show will either be Friday, which me and Rob will discuss momentarily, or it'll end up being on Tuesday. So get your last minute votes in. So if you see me bugging, you just know it's almost over. And then we will be doing the announcement of the awards. I wish I had like the tuck, but you didn't have that in there. Watch the video podcast. We're wearing t-shirts and hoodies. So, but yeah, if I had a little bit more professional attire on, you would know. But yeah, that's what we're going to be looking for. Other than that, Derek, man, how are you, bro?
I'm cool, man. Just trying to navigate through what we call life.
That's it, man. That's it. That's half the battle. Yo, big shout out to my guy Joel sending the $2 super chat. The best guys. Can't wait for Ricochet on CMLL. CMLL's got some great shows. If you haven't seen them, every Friday, man, I would highly recommend. I watch them on Triller if you want the English version. So go over to Triller TV. Check out the CMLL shows. They have a fantastic show coming up here. Also, we just had breaking news, Derek, that we found out. Shout out to Jesus De Leon, who told me about it. We have a dual contract signing for Derek, your girl.
Yes.
Give the announcement, man.
We have signed Stephanie.
Dual contract. So she'll be in CMLL and AEW. And Mascara Dorada has also picked up a dual contract. We have Mascara Dorada taking on Commander coming up. Lucha semifinal CMLL versus AEW. You're going to see the Demand, Ricochet, Bishop Khan, Toa Leona. You see who they're taking on here. You got Volador Jr., Angel De Oro, Roja. Like, this is going to be a fantastic card, man. Roderick Strong's on the card. You got Lee Moriarty taking on Shula. If you have not seen their matches, I would highly recommend going back and checking out the Ring of Honor stuff. CMLL is a great company, great cards. I'm sure I'll be talking about them more in the future. But Triller TV, man, if you guys want to go and check that out, I would say check it out.
Triller
TV, brother. All right, man. Let's get to these quick shout outs, man. Clown in the house. Appreciate you. Says evening, everyone. Quills. He says, what up, Conrad and Derek? In chat, your boy Sir Quills is back from hiatus to enjoy my two favorite bros, Brother Conrad, Brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW, and you know your lines.
Hashtag Dookie.
And hashtag doo-doo butter. Matt Lopez says, hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. Yes, breaking news. Yes, we're going to talk about the Rascalz. The Rascalz have also signed with AEW, announced on the show tonight. Listen, man,
it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, good times right now. Jocelyn, what's good? Evening all. Been watching videos to get my vote in. Listen, I'm about to struggle with match of the year. I cannot pick. There's like 4 or 5 matches. I'm like, it could be any of these.
I forgot what I picked.
Don't tell me, Dave.
I gotta look at it.
Don't tell me. You might even end up being on the show. We'll see what happens.
I got
Jocelyn, heck yeah, wiggles fingers in front of chin. Oh, the little rascals. This episode of Dynamite for me was kind of underwhelming. Lame ref bumps, constant interference. Quills, you just don't like interferences, bro. I tell you this all the time. You just don't like interference.
It's all right, brother Quills. It's all right.
Odd, insensible booking decisions. I mean, you got to give some new people some stuff, man. It'll be fine. We're not near the pay-per-view yet. Got a long ways to go. The Rascals possibilities are endless. Singles, tags, trios, 4v4. It's going to be sick. Yeah, I think we might see them treehouse segments coming over to Dynamite as well. Chris, what's going on, bro? Time for wrestling. So I really enjoyed the show. Good matches, few surprising results. More build for the multiple world title challenger story, women's division, and the tag division. Yeah, I like it. T Ferg said, what's good, fellas? That was a good show tonight. AEW showing NXT and TNA how to put on a show for the fans.
Put it on.
There was some good on the show. Darby, Allen, Pat, Hangman, Brian. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Main event was great. Bandido and MJF worked well together. I knew the match would be good, but the flow of the match was smoother than I thought it would be. MJF is very talented, man. Yeah. Telling people. E in the house. Shout out to my guy, Easy E, man. Make sure you guys show him some love. He was streaming earlier on Twitch. I couldn't pop in, man, because of work, man. CMLL is loaded this weekend. I'll be watching, man. Jesus De Leon. Sup, Derek? Mr. Conrad, thoughts on AEW getting more TNA talent? Do y'all see them getting more? I think if they want to, they can. Here's the problem with TNA, bro. Now, look, Derek knows I done stuck up for TNA. Mm-hmm. Derek knows where I've also lost respect for TNA. Mm-hmm. Can't be out here acting like a little biatch when it's time. Right. You know what I mean? Like, don't cower up to these dudes, man. And why would you settle at being number 2? Like, they're like, yeah, we're number 2. And I'm like, hold on, bro. Right. WWE and AEW have more money. And this is how you have to really realistically think about it. So if you get someone who's hot, okay, their contracts are short term. I'm going to sign them. Right. And TNA knows they can't sign people long term for the most part. Who's going to sign a 10-year contract with TNA? Like, they're going to get people, and they have to be realistic. And I think fans need to be realistic about that too. You're not going to get like a hot free name right now with the amount of money you have. Like, you can pay people, but you're not going to get a big name unless you want to blow through all your money. So do you want to do that? I don't think that's what they want to do.
No, it's strategically done. And I have to admit, they are doing it to a certain extent where it's good enough for them to be here still. But you still have to remember, you need the money to pay for these big names to hold them on for a good amount of time. If you don't have the funds, you can't be upset when people leave.
100%. It's going to be what it's going to be when it comes to that. Like I said, to me, there's going to be some games. There's going to be some one-upsmanship. Mm-hmm. Collision is going to have to be on Thursday some weeks too. People forget that when baseball's back, they're going to have to move sometimes. So, but I'm sure people will be like, they're being petty. And I'm like, no, they're doing what their network told them to do. They need to figure out what day Collision is going to be on, in my opinion.
In order to get what they need done, they have to figure that out.
Yeah. I saw on F4 that the last Axis Impact was weird. I haven't seen it yet. T-Ferg said, does Scott D'Amore work with AEW as a booker in the future? I would love for him to get Ring of Honor, but I feel like Scott D'Amore is focused on Maple Leaf Pro, and he just got picked up by another company. I can't think of who it was. Maybe it's 1PW or something like that. He got picked up by someone, and I'm like, that's going to be really, really tough, man, for Scott to get into stuff. So we'll see. Yeah. MLW be signing people to long contracts. I hear MLW is giving you your first shot, and then they hold it down. But they still work with CMLL and other places too. Right. But MLW got bread now too. Remember, they won that 20 mil. Check out the mills. Let's see here. Chris said TNA for so long has been a place where 5-star matches can happen at any moment, but most of the time they make dumb decisions and do not put folks in position to truly succeed. You sound like Derek, Chris. What you doing, man? Derek TNA hater, bro. Hater.
Listen, for those who are new to the channel, go back into the archives. It's a long way back.
No, this is like Bound for Glory 2016, bro. Nah, Derek's banned, bro. Might even be 17. But I know Derek was in the comments arguing with someone about follow Bob, bro. He was like, yo, Derek was going in, bro. You gotta chill.
Funny. I don't know, bro. Which one's funnier? That or my reign on Hell in the Cell?
Yo, we got to tell Connor to find that clip, bro. Connor's got that clip somewhere. The Hell in the Cell one's a legendary one. I should just start putting up some random like EPW clips and just put them up, bro. Like here it is.
Yes.
Let Derek edit them up a little bit. Yo, yeah. Here's tonight's card for the most part. There were some additional matches. We will get into those and discuss what was on this show as well. But yeah, man, Derek. I have a topic for us.
Let's get it.
Short and quick and sweet. Chat, same thing for you, man. Do you miss the AEW ranking system?
The ranking system?
Yeah. Like, remember that when they have like the top 5, this guy's 3. Kenny had brought up something about Winston. We're going to talk about that momentarily, but I did ask for a random question, and this is what I got. So talk about the ranking system again. Do you miss it, or was it not? I see both sides of it. Like, I see like why you don't want it, but then when ridiculous title matches happen, I'm like, well, this is because y'all don't want a ranking system, so they're gonna just jump in and do what they got to do to get to where they got to go.
You know what? I like it, but I also don't really pay attention to it. But I think it's needed because, like you said, well, I mean, it's like other sports, like your power rankings. Like, okay, Sabres are at 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll say the Panthers are at 1, but Panthers just lost 2 games, so they drop down that, and Sabres win like 5, and that moves them up. Like it's needed. It's definitely needed because that's how you structure who's really supposed to get a title shot.
Right, but then what happens is you get someone like Hologram who stays undefeated though for like 50 matches. It's like, well, why isn't he getting a world title shot then? It presents issues as well.
Yeah,
because how do you keep someone hot that's not in that position? It's tough.
It is. That's also part of the reason why I don't pay attention to it that much and don't really care for it that much.
I'm guessing Derek's not watching TNA on AMC tomorrow.
Nope.
Hater, bro.
I watch some old school movies on AMC.
I don't even know if they show that anymore, bro.
AMC? I think they still do.
I don't know. I haven't watched AMC since Walking Dead. And
hold on, let's see.
Nah, here he goes. He about to be astonished by seeing some stuff that's on there. Let me see what Chad is saying though about this. CJ be like, watch TNA, someone gets ganked at a wedding. Yo, that actually has happened to me before. And people are like, why'd you tell me to watch this? I'm like, you picked a bad week, bro. I think it's needed now, especially with how loaded each division is now, men's, women, and tag. The Treehouse and AEW, B-Boy, for sure, man. B-Boy, I know you got a birthday coming up, Brody. You excited? You excited? That's a yes and no kind of thing. I like the concept, but it didn't work out in practice. Yeah.
AMC is still in network.
Yeah, they're in network, but I don't know what they got besides TNA now. But good for them, though. I think it's good for TNA. I'm glad TNA is getting some more money.
Shutter is huge.
Okay.
Shutter's huge. I like Shutter.
It's all right. I say huge.
I say it's a huge thing for them because Shutter actually has some good some really good horror movies. I'm just saying, bro. Okay. Like them independent.
I like them. Listen, you can find a good one in there.
Yeah, it's better than Tubi.
We're not here to slander anybody. Let's get into tonight's show, man. We're gonna jump in. They go over all the matches. We already did that. We start with Darby Allin versus Pac to kick off the show tonight, Derek. Yo, they started this one in the crowd, brawling, bro. Yeah. Coffin drop on Pac. And then, Derek, we got to talk about your boy Darby Allin, bro. Why did this man take a full overhead belly-to-belly suplex on the steel stairs, bro? Mm-hmm. What is wrong with this man?
Dude, he never should have taken that move. And I would be shocked if he did not have any kind of body pain when he gets home or to the hotel.
Bro, I fear for him when he's older.
Dude, his body's going to shut down before anybody else does.
I mean, Foley's still out here walking, man. I don't know how he is either.
Yeah, but Foley was a bigger guy.
That's true. Foley was crazy, though, bro.
Foley was a bigger guy.
You know?
I mean, he had some punishment, but his biggest punishment was off the cage. So.
Wise man in wrestling once said, fat absorbs, muscle tears. That's all I'm gonna say. We need some big bodies out here in pro wrestling. Darby already practicing that DDP yoga. Is that true, Clown? He's doing that?
If he is, it's smart. It's definitely smart to do so because
yeah, for sure.
If I get tossed on some steel steps like that, go ahead, Paul Turner, call that.
Hey, nine,
1, 2.
Throwing Derek right in the ring, bro. Just be like at 9. Come on, you got this, bro. Come on. They should have someone lose. Hilarious. So they get in the ring. Match is underway. Pac hits a big Larry. You thought Darby might have lost there, but he ends up getting his shoulder up. And bro, ref goes down. Ref bump. I know Quills. Quills is mad. Quills don't like ref bumps, bro. I'm telling you, it's necessary though. That was so they could have some shenanigans. You needed some shenanigans. Miss me with that bull.
You gonna tell me? I never see.
Good times. Yes, but yeah, that's what ended up happening. Ref bump, all that goes on. Wheeler Yuta brings out a chair. He gets drop kicked in the face.
Ooh.
As he should.
Yes.
And Captain Planet is down. They use the chair, put it around Darby's ankle, bro. Coffin drop onto the chair, busted up that ankle, locks him in the Scorpion Deathlock. Pac's got nowhere to go but to tap, man. Darby Allin has defeated the Death Riders. Is this the end of the story? He can't go back to Moxley. He's like a face. I think it's over.
See? This is why I was saying, like earlier, I felt like this should be like a pay-per-view kind of thing. Because technically, isn't Pac still winning that feud?
Maybe overall record.
Yeah, like overall record, I think he's still winning that feud. So does this match like culminate all together? Like, all right, I finally beat you. That's it. We're done. Like you're still behind by like 1 or 2.
Yeah. Matt said he loved the awesome bomb Razor's edge onto the ramp too. Yeah, so good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of ref bumps and interference, though it's easier to stomach when the good guys overcome. Yeah, it just depends on what you like. You know what I mean? I don't mind ref bumps as long as they're not done in every match. Like, y'all know if y'all watched during the Attitude Era, like every match was like, yo, all right, bro. All right, man. Enough.
It was definitely a rough bump.
Darby,
at least every other.
Darby's just doing fetish at this point. Yeah, Darby's been stretching with Bang for a bit. Yeah, so let's see, he's loosened up, man. He still has to defeat Marina Shafir, somebody said. The match between two of my favorites in AEW, Darby or Pac. Will Darby or Pac ever hold the world title? I think Darby will. I don't know about Pac. Pac's a guy. He's like Eddie Kingston. Like, there are certain people that I'm like, you could throw it on him if you wanted to, even if it's for a short run. I think Pac's in that mix. But I think Darby's like Jeff Hardy. Like, he'll get a short run with the belt. No more than a month, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to say Pac is going to get close to it. Like, I don't think he's going to win it, but I think he's going to get close to it. Like, he'll get...
He could have won it in the beginning, but it was... I think they had already had the plans for what they were going to do, long-term champs and stuff.
Yeah, I think he'll get, like, the TBS title.
Yeah, he was the first international champ, too. I mean, he did good things.
Yeah. I mean...
and it was the All-Atlantic title back then.
Yes. If anything, like, I'm not saying that he won't get it. I agree with you. I think if he does get it, it won't be a long run. But I see the TBS title more in his future than heavyweight. I mean, I would love to see him get it, but I just
TNT.
TNT, yeah. I would love
Mercedes would be mad at you if she heard that.
That is right.
By the way, she took time off, man.
Did she?
Yeah, she was all caked up and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from AEW. When I come back, there's gonna be hell to pay." Yo, fire this man right now. That might be a new sound clip, y'all. That might have to be this guy. Yo, what's wrong with this guy, Derek, man?
Listen, I had to do it. I had to do it, bro. Because she's been screaming lately.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
She's been screaming lately, so just had to slide that one in there.
First time I had to use that one on Derek. Talk about some sliding one in there. Come on now, Derek. Gotta watch this guy. That's all I can say.
Where's Connor?
Yo. After that, man, I forgot to mention this earlier. They did show a video. It was on social media as well. Brian Keith is going to take a bounty that Samoa Joe put on Hangman Page's head tonight. Solid matchup with did I say the bounty hunter? Brian Keith. Brian Keith, the bounty hunter, going up against Hangman. Said he wanted to avenge his last loss against him because he beat him pretty bad. Better match this time, I thought, for Brian Keith. Brian Keith and Big Bill need direction. I don't know what we do to do that. I don't know if you have to split them. I don't know if Brian Keith should be in Ring of Honor and Big Bill stays in AEW. I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to figure out something for these guys that's solid. I feel like they got left hung out to dry with the Jericho thing.
Yeah. Once that happened, I think I definitely think like they were like I think they already knew they were going to be stuck once Jericho stepped out. Honestly, I would separate them and see what they can do by themselves. I think Big Bill will be fine, and I think even Brian Keith will be fine. Yeah, but I think it's time for them to separate.
Yes, and shout out to Chris. He corrected me. A break from AEW, not wrestling. So I think she's going to go defend those belts and go down the rabbit hole even more.
Gotcha.
I can see that, man. Glad the announcers called it the Awesome Bomb, celebrating all of wrestling, fallen heroes and all. That's always cool. Always cool. Put that in the video games too.
Yes, please.
And I saw you announce that little card game with New Japan. I know what y'all doing. Give me my console game.
Right.
I don't care what everyone else is saying. Y'all, we need this video game.
Yes. Push
them other games further, man. Tired of this. Y'all better go support next time too. Drop that money. Anyway, solid matchup here. Hangman ended up picking up the win. They actually did a cool spot where it looked like Big Bill was going to interfere and choke slam Hangman, and Swerve came out of nowhere with the chain, like, yeah, it's Batman. And he was just like done. Very well done. Yeah. He gets the win. After that, bro, the heel skedaddle. They gotta go. Then we hear the music hit, and it was time, bro. It was time. The return of Kenny Omega. He's coming out like, yo, what's up, bro?
Kenneth Omega.
We hear his music. Kenny says that it feels like all three of us have something to prove, referring to that they all want to be the AEW World Champion. Hangman says that this is not a team effort, and if we cross paths on the way to a championship, he's like, then so be it. May the best man win.
Right.
Swerve's looking off in the distance, just peeping game and watching all of this. And after that happens, they disappear, and here comes Don Callis.
Oh, Donnie Mac.
Old piece of garbage Don. He comes out and he says that, Kenny, you got to beat some people first. And Kenny says, absolutely, I agree. That's why I brought up the ranking system as well.
Yep.
Like, okay, well, why don't you face Josh Alexander? He broke your boy Ibushi's femur. He also helped take you out, and these are all true things. Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander was like a TNA dream match for me at one point. I was like, yes, that would be so dope if we could get that. And I think that Josh Alexander is going to go ham in that match for Kenny.
Oh, you can't deny it. Josh Alexander is very good at what he does. It's going to be even better because he's already good at what he does. But then you have Kenneth Omega, who is still at an elite level, status to me.
Yeah. And not only that, but Kenny says we could do the match now. of course, Don's like, no, you don't call the shots. I call the shots. And we have a match made for next week, man. Orlando, Florida, Kenny Omega, Josh Alexander. It's happening. I think this is going to be one fine wrestling match between these two.
Definitely going to be a really good match here.
So this is why I got to watch TNA, bro. You would know about Josh. Josh is great. So is Speedball, right? Speedball was great. See, this is hatred, y'all. This is unnecessary, as I like to call it.
It's very necessary.
So all that happened very quickly. So Brody King's walking backstage and bumps into John Cruz and says, "Cake, tell your friend Bandido not to hurt me anymore." Okay.
Right.
And he was like, "Well, did Tony or anyone tell you we got a match? We're the standby match." He was like, "What? No, dude. Brody King is going out to the ring and this man is running. John Cruz is hilarious, bro. All I'm gonna say is he caught a Gonzo bomb and that was it. Brody gets the dub, takes out his MJF's friend here." And yeah, he tells his tag partner, "Go beat MJF tonight and get that world title." The people cheer.
Yep.
That's simple. Love Brody King, man. Let me see here. Fightful reported Powerhouse Hobbs' deal expires at midnight tonight, and it looks like he's not re-signing. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Not good. I really liked him a lot. I just want to find a way to convince Tony Khan to get the rights for the Final Fantasy VII victory music for every match Kenny wins. You better drop some ducats in that Khan wallet because that would be mad money, bro.
That's good. Ooh.
Oh man, Hobbs WWE bound. We're gonna have to wait to see. And you know what? If people go, bro, it's okay. Like, that's fine, man. People will come. People will be back too. We'll see what happens with it. I like Powerhouse Hobbs though a lot. Like I was a big fan of his, even when he was on Dark in the beginning. So
yeah,
sucks if that's true. Maybe they can re-sign him. We'll have to wait and see. But you're getting all the breaking news tonight on this show. I love it.
Yeah.
Derek, let's jump into some tag team action, playa. We had the Young Bucks taking on GOA, aka the Gates of Agony, aka the band, BKA. We wear boots now. Going up against Jet Speed, and they called them the Don Callis family, but Jake Doyle, formerly known as Jake something from TNA, and Mark Davis. They're wild tag moves in this one, bro. Partners helping other partners. You know what they do, man. I really like the team of Davis and Doyle. I don't know how you felt about them. They were in the all black trunks, just doing their thing. Did you think they were good powerhouses? They look kind of crazy. I mean, you need more just barrel-chested, hairy dudes in wrestling. Like, and I'm not saying that to be funny. Usually I am, but different-looking people. Like, when we grew up watching wrestling, bro, you had, like, the big Boss Man. He got leaner eventually, but Boss Man didn't look like that at first. Like, so it's okay to have just a big dude. Where's Earthquake? You don't see anybody with Earthquake or Bam Bam Bigelow body shapes anymore. Like, what happened?
Right, yeah. Well, because it's up to, not up to, it's at that point where people who are like the muscle in the wrestling company become like high flyers because I don't know.
I think being a big man is limiting.
It really is, but
because they're like, all you do is body slam club people and that's it.
Right. And then they expect you to do more. So I mean, I don't know. I'm just not big on the big men doing tope suicidas and whatever. Like something that a middleweight or
like I said, middleweight MLW fan right here, huh?
I'll just say like someone on the smaller side.
Yeah, it's cool sometimes to see like Bam Bam Bigelow can do cartwheels. I'm just saying, give those guys a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Still give them a chance.
In the end, bro, Jack Perry came out and helped Ricochet, who jumped off commentary to pull the ref out. Jack Perry came out and beat his ass because he was like, "Yo, where's my national championship title match?" Young Bucks left the ring to help Jet Speed. They ended up getting taken out, but this left Doyle and Davis in there. They hit a power bomb on Kevin Knight and got the quick pin and win. Doyle and Davis, #1 contenders. I was surprised, like Matt said here. But that's what they ended up doing. FTR comes out. They end up brawling with them. Stokely's in a wheelchair. I don't even know, bro. I don't know what's about to happen.
Good old Stoke.
Can't trust him. Clown said something funny here that makes me think of Rob. Earthquake looked 50 when he was 21. Me and Rob will send, anytime I see a picture of Earthquake, bro, we'll be like, in this picture, he was only 22 years old. Or we'll be like, he was only 24, bro. There's a picture of him playing Game Boy on a couch, Derek, and the man was like 24 or 28. I can't remember the age, and I was like, bruh, I thought that dude was like 50 when I was a kid. That man was young. Young man.
Oh, Benjamin Button disease.
Yo, come on. Arn Anderson, bro. Someone had a picture the other day. It said it was Arn Anderson's 5th grade picture, bro. He had a beard and a mustache, and he had a little more hair up top like this. It's just Regal's another one. I used to make those jokes. I'm like, yo, Regal looked like he was 40, bro, when he was like 21. I'm like, there's no way. Yeah. Davis and Doyle look like a WWF tag team from 88, 89 era. Toa Leona moonsault was awesome. Yeah, no, dude, I love GOA. I'm glad they got to re-sign, man. They deserve that push with Ricochet.
Yes.
This was a crazy match. AEW's rebuilding their tag division. Also added the Rascalz. Listen, I'll bring it up again. Rascalz are signed to TNA, confirmed by Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful. That's pretty cool. They got 4 people, man. Big dubs. Big dubs. Let them rock. I think, Derek, have you ever seen them besides, well, you might have saw MSK and NXT, but have you ever seen like Myron Reed in them?
Let me see him.
Hold on. So Myron Reed is the one with the blonde hair here. Light-skinned dude. Trey Miguel, you might have seen pop up on NXT, and the other 2 were in MSK and WWE, but the Rascalz are good, bro. I'm just going to tell you that. Like, when you see them, all 4 of these guys are really, really good.
I definitely feel like I've seen them wrestle back in what's it called?
TNA.
Yeah, no, not TNA. Was it TNA?
Maybe it was. That's the only place I can ever think of seeing them, unless it was on like Wrestling Revolver or something. I had it on. Yo, D-Rich, what's good? Still waiting for Claudio's first AEW match of 2026. I'm excited for Roddy versus Hechicero this Friday night. Yeah, we were just talking about that show, man. Triller TV, I'm watching it, bro. I'm excited for it. People up here talking about Arn Anderson look like he was 37 since he was 9.
You leave that man alone.
Yeah. Reed was in MLW for a bit. Yes. Myron Reed also, yes, he is married to Killer Kelly.
Why do I feel like they were in Ring of Honor?
No, they never were in Ring of Honor.
Okay.
Never.
So, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Motor City.
Yeah, they were over there for a little bit.
I'm thinking,
and my guy Cheeseburger. Shout out to him wherever he is.
He's still wrestling?
Cheeseburger. Yeah, Cheeseburger. So after all that happens, Skyflight cuts a promo on the Don Callis family. We get matches. So for Collision, man, Andrade is going to be taking on Angelico. We also have Bane and Ford are back. Marina Shafir is going to take on Zeta Steel. Skyflight versus Fletcher, Hechicero, and El Clone representing the Don Callis family. And we're going to hear from FTR, and Eddie Kingston and Ortiz will be taking on the, I got to do it like them, grizzled young veterans. So they're going to be going up against GYV. I'm happy for GYV. I think they deserve the spot. I like Kingston and Ortiz as a tag team.
Yeah,
I think this is going to work out just fine.
Yeah, it's going to be smooth. A smooth transition. I mean, it'll be rough, but I think it'll still be a smooth transition.
Yep. I love that everyone's dropping like indie references. Myron and Trey tagged against Top Flight when they were in Warrior Wrestling, when Warrior Wrestling 10 came to indie. Nice, man. Love Arn Anderson, the Enforcer Rules. I'm just saying that his first day of high school, everyone thought he was a teacher. Grizzled young veterans deserve better. I think they'll get better, though. Like, I think these are their opportunities. Got to go out there and crush it, man. So
yeah, you have to. There's no other way. Like, there's no trajectory if
you don't deliver when it's time.
Yeah. If you don't deliver, there's no trajectory, and you have to have that. So,
yeah, I want to see all the stuff, man. Go out there and do the Road Warrior spot on the outside they like to do. Rock it out, bro. After that, man, we get to Triangle of Madness versus the Cosmic Babes of Wrath. I don't know if that's an official name, but that's what we're calling them. Statlander, Stat Daddy, and Harley Cameron and Willow looking good with all that gold versus Triangle of Madness. These chicks just look crazy, but I love it. Derek, man, good match for this one as well. Honestly, I'm just going to fast forward to the finish here. They were going at it. To me, the story is who's going to follow who and what are the next feuds. To me, Thekla getting the win on Statlander with the curb stomp and getting the pinfall means that I think she should be next in line for a title shot. I don't know if that's going to be at Revolution or down the line. And I think the Babes of Wrath versus Sisters of Sin's got to happen as well.
Yes.
And don't forget, Willow's got the TBS championship too, man.
Yeah.
Is there any, do you think she'll defend the TBS title? Or do you think it's just going to be one belt at a time and slow it down? Tony likes to double belt someone up real quick.
Right. I think she'll lose it. I definitely think she'll lose it because we're already, like a month in with this?
Yeah. Well, not even. She just won the belts, 2 weeks ago?
Okay. You know what? I got to think about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to think about that one.
D. Rich says, go watch Myra Reed versus BDE. Okay, BDE just signed to TNA too, so interesting. Yeah, and we talked about Pac's match earlier, but yeah, definitely cool entrance with him. Jack Perry versus Bowens on Collision. Winner gets a national title shot. I can see Perry picking up the dub here. We're getting close to the Acclaim reuniting too. If you're not watching Collision, gotta tell you, pay attention.
Gotta watch and learn how this get back is going to be.
Yeah, surprising conglomeration in Roddy as well. Yeah, they definitely didn't have it tonight. I'm calling them the Golden Girls. They all hold golden. Who doesn't love that show? Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
Thekla, I'm liking her more and more. If Hobbs leaves, that means no Lashley match. And isn't he a trios champ? I guess that's the end of the ops. Maybe that's why they're making the move to get the titles
taken off.
Well, we're going to talk about that too, because that happened right after this. Swerve Strickland walked up. Jet Speed was licking their wounds at the time, and Swerve was like, listen, you're the future of this business. Good things are going to happen for you.
Yep.
And before they can speak again, here comes Hangman, and Hangman's like, Hangman, Jet Speed. Remember how they put the bounty on him? Samoa Joe said that they had a trios title match coming up, and it looks like Hangman Page and Jet Speed are going to answer the challenge. So could that mean new trios champions?
Yes.
Let's see what happens here.
I don't like the setup.
Willow is a transitional TBS champion. I think Bane should be the one to beat her. Yeah, I mean, I can see them keeping Bane undefeated, though. Bane's technically only lost one singles match, I believe, where she challenged for the world title.
Right. I don't think I can name an other one where she was pinned.
When do we see Mercedes Moné returning? I could see it happen at like Dynasty in April.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see it or at Revolution, but I think it's gonna be one of the pay-per-views though.
Probably Revolution,
because I think she'll
go Revolution.
I think she'll be back in time to get into the Owen, and then
yeah, yeah. I would say I'm willing to bet Revolution.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet Revolution.
Yeah, and people are saying they are recording that show as we speak. Interesting. All right, so that match has been made for Collision as well. So you're going to get the Ops versus Hangman and Jet Speed as well. Let's get into this main event here. It was Maxwell Jacob Friedman taking on Bandido for the AEW title. Bandido won the Dynamite Diamond Ring, so he gets this match. MJF gave it to him, and I thought this was a hell of a match.
You know what? The most exciting and yet still like a slow pace, methodical workout.
Yeah. And I thought, well done, though. Well done. They took their time with this one, and I really enjoyed it. Started off the match with a quick roll-up. Bandido was looking impressive. Even had the press going on, Derek, overhead, giving Max that slam. Max works on the arm, setting up that salt of the earth. And huge dive over the barricade by Bandido onto MJF. 21 Plex got blocked. Slingshot cutter by MJF. MJF can go, bro. I don't know why people act like that. He only gets a 2 count. Bandido looks to pass out Derek from the crossface after. So MJF had him locked in that crossface, and Bandido just couldn't hang on anymore. And afterwards, MJF gives him kind of respect. He's in the corner. He was like, they said you were going to be a future world champion here. He was like, they were right. So this is why I got to do what I got to do. It. He grabs his title, the Triple B, picks it up and just starts walloping him with it.
Yep.
Just puts a beat down on him. And he says he's going to rip his mask off. But Brody King comes out to save Bandido.
Big Brody.
Brodito lives, brother. Brodito lives. And he makes the save, and that's how we end the show.
Yep.
MJF gets away, which I didn't think that it was time for a title change.
No. I think for a title change, you dragged this out for a while.
Yeah.
This out.
Overall tonight, Derek, what did you think of tonight's show? Did it lack a little from what you were expecting? I thought it was okay.
I give it like I give it like a B-
for Dynamite standards.
Yeah,
it was good. Like I said, I think I would probably agree with that. Was it the most rockinest episode this year? No, but I'm sure we got some of those coming down the pipeline. Not too worried.
Nope.
But we got a long build getting towards Revolution, and I'm still wondering what kind of matches and where we're going from here. But guess what? We still got like 2 months.
Yeah,
to build up to it.
Yeah, 2 months is 2 months away, but that 2 months can change in a heartbeat. That thing will be here before we even really think about it.
Yeah. Matt Lopez says this was a great world title match, and Bandido showed why he was one of the best of 2025. D-Rich Derek says, my birthday was great. Have fun. The Raptors game the night before went to won by overtime by 1.
Ooh.
Toronto. One of my brother's favorite teams, man. Brody King versus MJF. I could see it on a Dynamite D-Rich main event. Damn good match. I don't think most people expected Bandido to win, but he just needed to be competitive, and he definitely was. It's clear he's part of future plans. Yeah, he's delivered big time when he's in there. Do we get Brodito MJF at Revolution? Could be a match. I don't think it is, though, if you want my opinion. Is the match MJF and Kenny, Derek, do you think at Revolution?
Yeah, without a doubt, that match is what we need. We need
but I don't know where we're going with Swerve and Hangman, that saga, and there's a lot happening right now. So that's why I'm like, let's see what happens and see where things go.
I think Swerve and Hangman will go for the tag team titles. I think that's what's in their future.
I could see a triple threat match between Swerve, Hangman, and Omega for number one contender as well. You want to just put bangers on TV? Go ahead. There it is.
Let's do it.
People are saying it looks like 2K26 news dropping soon. Derek, you get in the game? There you go. Or it depends on what's announced.
It really depends on what's announced.
Damn good main event. Bandido will be AEW's first Latino world champion. MJF is talented also. I love it, man. That's how a heel should go after a hard-fought match. Acknowledging the face is talented, but then do something awful to get heat, always. We better have better episodes this year. There's only a few weeks into 2026. If this is the high water mark, it's going to be rough. Yeah. Nah, I think we're going to get better ones, man. I look forward to that CMLL show again. AEW is still missing Ospreay, Jay White, Buddy Matthews, and others. Loaded roster. T-Ferg. No lies detected, bro.
None detected.
This man said, I want Hechicero versus Claudio for the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. That match would be fire, bro. I would love that. Omega versus Hangman versus Swerve in Australia. Oh, I forgot. They got the big Australia show coming up on Valentine's Day. Loving you like the 14th of February. All right, sorry, no more camera.
Rudy Tooty.
Yo, Rudy Pooty.
Rudy Doody.
Besides the Rascalz being signed, guys, let's just run through some news really quick here. We also had the signing of Tatevic. I'm not familiar with her. I did see some people put up tweets that she had put up. We're gonna definitely have to watch out for what happens here, but we'll see. I'm interested to see what brand she's on. Some people were advocating her being in the Don Callis family. Maybe she's on Ring of Honor. Let's see what they do here first with her. But wish her success.
Definitely wishing her success.
I know nothing about her, Derek, for the record. So if you ask me anything, I'm just going to tell you now, I don't know.
I just hope she's coming in with a bag.
What do you mean, money?
Skill.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to find out eventually.
What's in that bag, Tate?
We also have to give a shout out to our friends over at AEW Fan Hub. Make sure you are checking them out on Reddit and all the wonderful places. Give them a follow. But we have a graduated Play the Macho Man music. The Beast Mortos posted on Instagram that he has graduated from law school and is officially a lawyer.
Nice.
Look at that man. He got Mercedes. Living large, man.
Definitely living large. Much respect to him. Do your thing. I hope and pray everything pans out the way that it does.
The way you want it to, brother. And we also have Ricochet has filed to trademark the Trendsetter. This guy's such a jerk. I love it. Also, shout out to AEW Fan Hub for this image as well. Thank you guys so much for that, man. Other than that, Derek, we mentioned the CMLL show, man. Make sure you guys are checking out these shows. They are loaded. Like I said, if you're looking for English versions, go to Triller TV.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot speak to how you do it on YouTube, but Triller TV is fantastic. And if you want the English commentary, that's also probably the place to go.
Triller.
Other than that, man, make sure you guys go vote in the EPW Awards. Pinned at the top. Get ready to close it. We're actually like a few away from my goal. I'm pretty sure we're gonna nail that, but let me see here. Wouldn't be surprised if Busta and the Brain get signed soon. I would love to see them get signed, Clown. They're one of my favorite indie tag teams for sure.
Yes.
Let's
do it.
And Clown, I want you to send me a DM or something. Clown, Matt, Queen of the Indies, everybody. I'm thinking about adding a independent wrestling award onto the awards. Maybe if something should disappear. Same for Rob, you know what I mean? Like, same thing. Like, someone just tell me what you guys think after you take it.
Yeah.
You got some feedback, bring it to me, and I'll adjust the award show. I'm already working on the 2026 like brackets.
Yeah.
So any suggestions, we will take it, man. Cool fact, Myron Reed is Billy Stark's cousin. I did not know that.
Nice.
Alec Price versus MJF this Friday at Limitless Wrestling for the AEW World Title. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah, Alec Price is getting signed, bro. I'm fairly certain of this.
Yeah.
Put them in Ring of Honor.
Yes. God.
That's what we were talking about with Scott
Yeah.
D'Amore. I need Ring of Honor to have stories. Weekly stories.
Yes.
I know they do great matches. That's fine. I just need more substance to the stories a little bit. I usually focus on one, but I need more for all of them so that way people can get super duper invested. I think people will care about those shows more as well.
Yeah. I think once the road is mapped out of what we're looking for as far as like the matches going, where we're placing everybody, I think you'll have a smoother transition. And I think everything will start to fit the way it needs to, and everything will start banking how they should.
Right. T-Ferg said, do you see any New Japan wrestlers signing with AEW or WWE? I could see like Clark Connors and then making a move. I could see Finley going over to WWE. I don't know if there's anyone Tony would want yet. Callum Newman's going to be a top prospect, though, after this next round, I think, if you want my wrestling thoughts on it. But, yeah, leave that down below. Who do you guys want to see go where that are free agents right now? Gabe Kidd, yeah, good point, man. Gabe Kidd will definitely be probably AEW bound or dual contract bound.
Yeah. I think I think there are certain people that deserve dual contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And Gabe Kidd's one of them.
Yeah, man. Yo, if y'all love what we're doing over here, man, make sure you guys spread the word to some AEW fans. Tell them, yo, man, there's a cool podcast. Check out EPW show. Tell Tony Khan to check out EPW show. I don't know what you guys want me to say. If you feel it in your heart, do that. But me and Derek are getting out of here. We will be back next week to cover Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander. Make sure you guys are watching, supporting AEW. We got some football games coming up, and we got Clash of the Podcast this Monday. I think you guys, if you are fans of WWE, you're going to be interested in what we have to say this upcoming Monday. For me and brother Derek, make sure you guys are giving us a follow. Hit that subscribe button if you have enjoyed what we have provided you here today, Junior. And make sure that you guys check out some more of our cool videos if you want to see any of the playlist or find something that is for you, whether it's video game related, podcast related, or some of the other weird videos we do related to wrestling. Come on in, show us some love. For me and my guy, Derek, we are out for this episode of AEW Dynamite Review. 6:05 this Monday for Clash of the Podcast. We are out.